Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are doing alright. Hope you guys have been enjoying Modern Warfare 3 as much as you can. But let's go ahead and jump into today's video with my overall review. We're just a little over 3 weeks in of the game. This is not a first impressions review. This is an in-depth review of the game, going on its first month. Gonna go over, 4 or 5 pros, 4 or 5 cons when it comes to multiplayer. And towards the end, dive into zombies a little bit and just let you guys know what to expect. This gameplay that you're watching here in the background is right after I just won a few matches. This is just to show you how cranked skill-based matchmaking is. So if you want to hate on me, just go ahead and realize the odds were stacked against me from the beginning. But let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first pro to this game, the first thing that I love about this game is that the movement is flawless. Movement is back in Call of Duty. If you're somebody that likes sliding around, moving around, slide canceling, all those things, you're going to enjoy this game. However, if you're someone who just likes to stalk in corners and creep walk around the map, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much. And you'll see in this gameplay, I love sliding around corners. I love going into that tack stance. And I just enjoy it. I think it makes the game play a little bit more fast-paced. It just a little bit more enjoyable. So if you're someone that enjoys movement, you're going to like Modern Warfare 3. If you're somebody that doesn't enjoy movement, well, then you probably should just stay on another game or another title from Call of Duty because you're not going to enjoy it. Alright, so something I've hit on in multiple videos here, a con to this game is skill-based matchmaking is cranked. As you can see here, I hopped on this morning, started playing a few matches, I won a couple, and then this is the result. And it just seems like there's more than just skill-based matchmaking. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because I'm planning on doing a full video with video proof and evidence to a lot of these things, that it's not only when you're doing better that skill-based matchmaking cranks up and it puts you into more difficult lobbies, but it seems like the hit detection is different, it seems like the time to kill is different, and it just makes for an overall frustrating experience for the average gamer and the average user of Call of Duty. So, with that being said, if you're someone who has played the last few Call of Duty titles a lot, you've got a decent KD, and you felt like you were dealing with skill-based matchmaking issues in those titles, let me just go ahead and warn you, if you haven't already found out, if you're on the border about buying the game, you're going to experience it in this game. When I hopped on night 1 after the midnight release of this game, my first match, it's like it took all of the info that it had on me from Modern Warfare 2 and it put it into Modern Warfare 3, and I'm playing against guys who have been on the game longer than me, and I'm in my default class, and I really didn't stand a chance, and therefore, you're trying to recover your KD for the next month from what you do your first 10 games. So just keep that in mind. Alright, something going good for the game here. Another pro is the camos and the guns look good. As you can see, I'm using the MCW, also known as the ACR in this, with this slate reticle on it, and I love it. It plays great. It makes me not want to camo grind. It makes me want to just play with this gun because it feels like as long as I have this gun in my hands, I have a chance. Now, it's a love-hate relationship because when I do get into some of those hit registration issues and time to kill issues, it makes it frustrating because you'll get on a grind with 2 or 3 kills with this gun easily, and then all of a sudden it's like things change. But the guns, they perform really well, and I will tell you, it does seem that the Modern Warfare 3 guns are the superior guns, and the Modern Warfare 2 guns don't perform as well, and I know a lot of that has to do just simply with the game having more health. Therefore, it's going to take more shots and things like that to get the same time to kill. So, perfectly understandable, but I would just say, if you load in, you're going to want to use the Modern Warfare 3 weapons because most of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons just don't perform as well as they did in the previous game. Camos look great. The Mastery camos look great. There are several base camos that you unlock that just look good, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm taking time to enjoy the game. I'm doing the camo grind in spurts, but I'm not just like solidly going after it nonstop because I enjoy the base camos, and I'm enjoying the guns, and it's just different for me. And this is the first time in a little while that I have, got a COD title at launch and just hit the ground running with it, because I've just been a little disappointed in the franchise. But, this has given me some hope. Okay, so now another con. The game plays slow outside of 10v10. Okay, these maps are the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. They are very large for the greater part of the maps that are in this game. Darrell, Wasteland, even Terminal's a big map. Skid Row's a big map. When you get out of Scrapyard and you get out of Rust and some of those, you're talking larger maps, and in 6v6, they play extremely slow. So if you're someone who does like that fast-paced gameplay, like I do, 10v10 is the way to go. And I'll just tell you straight up, in 10v10, there are some matches where I'm only getting 8 or 9 kills because it's like, boom, especially in a game like Skid Row, on a map like Skid Row, or Scrapyard, it's like the game goes really quick. But you go to 6v6 and you get on Wasteland or Darrell, you're going to be in that match for the full-time limit of Team Deathmatch or Hardpoint or whatever it is that you're playing, and that can be very frustrating, especially if you're camo grinding or whatever you're doing. Just got a couple minutes to hop on the game, don't do 6v6. So let's hope that they keep that playlist in the game permanently. All right, a pro here. Sledgehammer actually seems to be listening and seems to care. Now, no, they haven't addressed skill-based matchmaking and other things like that, but they seem to care about what the community has said, and they seem to have done as much as they could do with Infinity Ward watching over them to make this a game that has a lot of the things in it that we want. And as we have continued to talk about issues, those issues have been addressed, on their Trello board, and they're saying, hey guys, we're working on this, or we've been made aware of this and we're looking into it. And that is very confident coming from last year's title, where it feels like we were totally ignored and no one cared about our complaints with the game. So that is definitely a pro. All right, here's a con. I've already hit on this a little bit. The TTK and hit registration are all over the place. If you're someone who uses the same gun a lot, you're going to notice this. There are times, if you watch my gameplay closely, where you're going to see that I pull up and quit shooting off of somebody because I know there's someone else coming, because, the last 2 people I shot that many times died, and this person just doesn't, and it cost me to die. Or it costs me that I'm able to kill him once I restart firing, and then the next person's able to get me. So that makes for a very frustrating experience. I don't know if that's game optimization. I don't know if that's a skill-based damage. I really can't tell you what it is at this time, but I can tell you that a lot of people are dealing with it, and it's very confusing, and just overall makes for a frustrating experience for the player base. So definitely something that's not good. Another pro is the weekly challenges. They're encouraging players to play regularly, and it's good for the player base. You got camos. I totally forgot about the weekly challenges, and so I'm not going to get this new camo, which is, it's a little frustrating because it does look pretty good. But yeah, they are doing things like that that are encouraging the players to play weekly or a couple times a week, and that is good as long as they keep that in the game long term, because it's going to be incentivized that, even after you reach max rank and all these different things, to come back in and play, and you're going to be rewarded for it. So I think that's a very good thing that Sledgehammer's put into this game, and I think it's going to be good for the game long term, again, as long as they keep it in the game long term and they don't take it out soon. All right, so we've got another con here. This Armory Unlock system is trash. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. You say, well, you like the weekly challenges, but you don't like the Armory Unlock? No. When I max rank a gun, I want to be able to, build that gun to what I want. I don't want to have to go use another gun and get so many kills with that gun, or stun so many people so many times and kill them, or kill people without getting injured to unlock, a stock or a rear grip on an AR. It's really frustrating for me, and it wasn't a good ideal, which brings me on into my other con here, and that is there's no pick 10 system and there's no traditional prestige system. Sledgehammer, if anyone from you is listening, you've still got time to put the prestige system in. I think it would be a great ideal. We really need pick 10 to come back. And if it doesn't come back in this title, it better come back in the next title. Why pick 10's not in every game, I don't know. And then the prestige system, I've been level 55, it feels like, since the game launched. And especially with that double XP, that came out, and I was already level 55. Everybody's level 55. Maybe if you're not going to do a traditional prestige system, you should make the, it 110 or something like that instead of just 55 at launch, and then go from there as the seasons go on. But it doesn't seem that Sledgehammer or Activision or anyone really cares about that. And for the final pro, zombies. They're fun, and it is really engaging. I haven't played a ton of zombies, just being honest with you. I live streamed a little bit and wasn't able to exfil, and that really just frustrated me. Here you can see I'm trying to exfil, and the zombies, they're all over the place. I've got some other gameplay, and I'll be doing a full review on zombies. The mercenaries are tough. Let me just tell you, if you load in with someone who has played and exfilled and has things, and they run straight to an area, as you see up in the corner there, so this is a medium threat area. These zombies are armored, and they get harder to kill, just like a round-based zombies, but different in some ways, especially because there's boss zombies and all these other things in there. And so if you don't have the right gun, I mean, good luck. You're just pretty much running for your life. But it's fun, it's engaging. I'm glad it's in the game, because when I get frustrated with multiplayer, this gives me something to come back to. I can camo grind with this, and it's a great thing. Call of Duty has always done very well with zombies, and it's a great addition to the games, and I think every game should have zombies, or zombies should be its own standalone game. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my initial review of the game, what I think about it, how I feel about it, several pros, several cons to the game. What do you guys think about it? Have you purchased the game yet? Are you on the fence? Are you never going to get it? Do you love the game? Yeah, be sure to let me know what you think about it. I'll catch you next time. God bless. Have a great day.